All right, everybody, how's it going? My name is Trey Goodman, Social Studies IC, and I'm making a quick video on how to get your recorded tests um, easily accessible for your students. So, first off, it doesn't really matter what type of recorder you use. I'm currently using Screencast-O-Matic. You can use this, you can use Smartboard Recorder, or any other type of screen capturing video voice recorder that you have on your computer. I'll talk about those later, but first let's just talk about what you do here. So here's the example here. I have my test and I open it up, and as I go down the test, I read the questions and I scroll down for the kiddos. When I'm finished, I very simply go over and click pause. When I click pause, it's going to ask me where do you want to save it, and I will choose to save it to the computer. All right? So in that case, it'll end up in my documents. So you can name it too. So I would just name it. I would search up the name right here, search for the name right here. So I know that it's called recording number, oh, I can spell recording number 6. And so when I find recording number 6, what do I do next? Well, it's very simple. I open my Google Drive, and I have a link for it, but you can get through it to MyKittyCloud. And I simply take the recording and I add it by dropping it in. And it'll take a second to think, and it'll go, there it goes, it starts uploading. All right. So I already actually did this. I just added recording number 6. And so what do I do there? So now here's recording number 6. I access it. Oh, it's still thinking. So it takes a few minutes for it to process. Luckily enough, I have another test that I've already put in here that I'll show you what to do with. So you have unit test 2017 recording. So I open it. So first thing you need to do, otherwise the QR code will open up your Google Drive as opposed to opening up the test, is you need to go to the top right. Oops. You need to go to the top right where these 3 buttons are. You need to click this, and you need to go to Share. All right? And you need to make sure that you can share it, that you're sharing it with more people. So I went to Share, I clicked Advanced, and it says Privacy, who can access. You need to change that to anyone with the link. All right? So that way the kids can just, once they scan it with their iPads, they go straight into it. They don't need to log in or anything like that. Click Save. And then click Done. All right? From here, you need to do another step to get the QR code to work. You need to open it, click the 3 buttons again, and go Open in New Window. Opening in a new window gives you this new URL code that you need to highlight and copy. Okay? From there, you can use whatever you want to create your QR codes. I use the Google URL shortener, right, which I got as a little add-on to Google Chrome. All right, if you want to know how to do that, just come and talk to me and I'll show you how to add it. So I click this little button right here, and I go down to QR code, and I click QR code. And then I right-click on it and save the image, or click on it and open a new, and I save the image. All right? Or I can even copy the image. And then from that point, I can open a new Word document, paste it on in there, make it bigger, and just like that, I have a QR code for the kids to use. Very simple. I also like to put, just in case the kid tells you the QR code isn't working, you can go and you can copy the URL, shortened URL address, and you can add that to the bottom, just like this. And now they have everything they need to successfully complete. Print that out, give it to the kid, and they can handle it from there. All right? So just so you know, what do I use? I use something called Screencast-O-Matic to make these. All right? Screencast-O-Matic is this little bitty blue dot down here. All right? You have access to this. You can download it. And also, sometimes I use Smart Recorder. So I open up a Smartboard, and this guy right here, this little tab right here, is a Smart Recorder. If you don't have Smart Recorder, up here, you can get it by right-clicking and going to, and scrolling down to Smart Recorder, which is somewhere on this, right here, and then you just grab it and drag it to where you want it on this, and then you would have a Smart Recorder too. Smart Recorder records your screen, just like Screencast-O-Matic. If you don't have Screencast-O-Matic, you can get it by opening Windows, going to what is known as Microsoft System Center, clicking the Software Center, and all of these applications that are here you can download without administrative rights, like without somebody from technology coming and putting in a password. So there's Screencast-O-Matic. You can download it right here. I already have it installed. You would just install it. All right? So basically, there's two different ways to record it, with Smart or with Screencast-O-Matic. You simply record it, save it into your documents, drag it over to your Google Drive, right? And then make sure you follow the steps of opening it in its own window and the steps of making it a shareable link. That way the kids can access it. And then just create your QR code. If you have any questions, please email me.